You know, on the whole, I'm quite relaxed about UTMB. The training's coming together nicely, and I'm really actually looking forward to getting over there and running in the mountains. But there's one thing that really quite scares me about UTMB, and that's starting at 6 p.m. You see, I've done 2 races that have required me to go through the night. Now, neither were disastrous by any stretch of the imagination, but I napped during both of those races. And my hope is that I can complete UTMB in one single push with no naps. And so tonight, I'm on night shift. Let's go. So I think this is it. It's like 10:35 p.m. I had a double espresso before I jumped on the train. Just smashed a quick Coke, and yeah, I guess this is it. So 1 hour in, and yeah, so far so good. The clouds seem to have come over, and it's actually drizzling a little bit right now, but otherwise it's just gone the full moon like last night, so yeah, visibility is pretty good. Whew. It's coming up on 2 hours now, and I think the majority of that last hour was spent in like this swamp. Oh man, my feet are soaked. It's just a big bog. It was pretty slow, but the energy levels are good. It's past midnight now. I expect it gets tough in a couple of hours, but for the minute, I'm feeling good. Whew. So 3 hours now, which puts it at like 1:30 in the morning, well past my bedtime. Yeah, look, I feel pretty good. Just done 26 Ks. Yeah, feel fine. I feel like I'm starting to get a bit tired, but I've not yet hammered any caffeine gels, so trying to hold off maybe another hour or so. We will see. It's good. It's good. Whew. All right, 4 hours in now. I'm tired. I was yawning just before. It's not good. Oh man, still no caffeine though. I'm trying to hold off. I think that'll be my saving grace. But not yet. Maybe soon. Whew. I'm pretty sure you're not going to be able to see any of this. I'm running along the beach right now. I can see Wollongong in the distance up there. Yeah, it's good times. Had a caffeine gel like 20 minutes ago. I feel great. What's this? 5 hours. 5 hours. 6 hours in now. Yeah, I might be getting a little ahead of myself, but I think the worst of it's behind me. I just had another caffeine gel, which makes me feel good, and it's also nearing what would usually be my wake up time on a regular day, which I think kind of resets the energy levels. Anyway, I'll keep moving. I'm enjoying it. This is good. Yeah, I think I've got about another 20 Ks to go. 25 maybe. I'm not actually really quite sure. 7 hours. Whew. Time flies when you're having fun. I'm back on somewhat familiar trail now, which is nice. The other stuff has, been a few years since I've been there, so never quite sure where I was
But yeah, home stretch now. I think it's 16 to go, I think. Whoa, check me out. Still running as the sun's coming up. I made it. Well, made it through the night. Still got a little bit to go.
I made it. No naps. That was a success. Go to bed. Go to bed. Don't worry about it. I'm a fireman now. This is in control. Yeah, so it's Saturday evening now, and it feels like a long time ago that I ran through the night. If it wasn't clear from what I did film, I caught the train from my place about 50 kilometers north, and hopped off and started running about 10:30 at night. Ran through the national park, and made it all the way home, which was a run that was just over 70 kilometers, about 2,000 meters of vert, and got it done in about 8 hours. And that was significant. Look, I've wanted to do that run for a long time. I've actually attempted that once or twice prior, but aborted because of bushfires one year, and then my hamstring was giving me grief another time. So it feels good to have done that, but I guess the purpose of that run, this time at least, was to go through the night. On 2 occasions I've done races that have required me to go through the night, and have not made it without a little nap. So my intent was to push with no breaks, with no naps. Look, that's a long way, but as the express purpose of that particular run was just to make it through the night, I took it really easy. It was not a particularly challenging route, and so the express purpose of doing that was literally just to prove to myself that I was able to make it through the night, because UTMB starts at 6 p.m. at night, and I want to stand on that start line confident in my ability to complete the race in one push. And look, I'm aware that the reality of these ultras are that there is nothing that's a sure thing when you stand on the start line. However, I felt like that run was necessary for me to give me the confidence to stand on the start line and feel ready for what's ahead of me. I think 70 kilometers and 8 hours of running is probably a physical training stimulus that is you're not required to do a race like UTMB. But I've done this enough now to recognize that the mental aspect of running a big race like UTMB is real, and I wanted to prepare for that. Look, I finished and I was tired. It was like 8 o'clock in the morning, and while I was happy with myself that I'd made it through the night, I was a tired boy. And look, the reality is the prospect of continuing to run for the whole rest of the day that is going to be required at UTMB is a little daunting right now, but plenty of time to figure out that bit. So after that, I slept for about an hour and a half, then forced myself to get up and existed in what can only be described as a zombie state for the rest of the day. I was absolutely useless. Then crashed out about 8 p.m. at night, and then went straight back to work. I took Thursday off running, and then Friday morning I did an easy hour on the road, followed by about 20 minutes in the gym, just to keep that ball rolling. Then the plan is to head out for about 20 Ks tomorrow. Hey dude. And see where we go from there. But that's what happened. We're just hanging out around the campfire right now. Should we get some marshmallows?
Yeah.
What do you reckon? Yeah? I think they're in the pantry. Go get them. And then we've got like marshmallow sticks right over there too. Right on. We'll get that done before the girls get back. And we won't tell them. What do you reckon?
What?
What girls? Sarah and Hads. Anyway, looks like I got to wrap this up here. But that was a fun one. I'm glad I did it. A little adventure like that is good for the soul, for sure. Anyway, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.
It almost made the glass bottle fall down.
Whoa, but it didn't fall down.
No.
Oh, amazing. Good.
Why is it not open? It's not open.
Because it's a freshie, mate.